Hi, so this is my home in a box project. So I'm using a hat box because I really like hat boxes, but that's besides the point. So we're gonna start with the outside, which is what people think of you. So I'm gonna start with this guy right here, which says care, understand, and love. So I think that people can see that I'm very compassionate and that I really care about others. I think people believe that I always want the best for people, so that's why I added that. Next one is Disney obsessed, which is kind of true. So I think from the outside, you can see that people can get this opinion because I have clothes that are Disney on them. I have the bags, I have stickers on my car. My next tattoo I want to get is actually a Disney tattoo. I'm just it's a thing. Yeah. Next is organized chaos, which honestly is just a really nice way of saying that I'm messy. Um, but it's a process. When I'm creating something or doing something, I tend to be kind of scattered all over the place, but it's just how my brain works. Um, and then once I'm done, I clean it all up. So I'm just kind of an organized chaos. And I think from the outside, it could be a mess, or you could see it as me being organized in a strange way. But so next I have a loyal, a little lion. I'm a Leo, so I always think that me being loyal has something to do with me being a Leo, but I think it's also just me. My friends say that I'm really loyal to them and that I always have their back no matter what. So that's a really nice thing to hear. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, and lastly, I have being creative, it's a way of life. I think from the outside, people see that I'm creative, that I do things creative. Oh my god, that's the same way to saying it. Anyways, they might think this because during quarantine, I've had a bunch of different sewn masks. I wear skirts that I've sewn and things like that. So yeah. Okay. So on the inside, it's things that represent home to me. My home would be incomplete without these things. So first, I have a kitchen spatula, which honestly just represents a whole kitchen to me. But I love cooking and I love baking, and they are so crucial to me as a person. Um, Baking and cooking really helps me with my depression. When I'm in a funk, it kind of brings me out. It lets me de-stress. It lets all that ickiness just go. So I really need a kitchen in my life and in my house. And it's fun. Honestly, it's so fun. Okay. Next, I have a lipstick, um, which just represents makeup in general. I need a little vanity area in my house. It's not home without makeup for me. Makeup, again, it helps quiet all those weird voices that are saying like, oh, you're not good enough, all that stuff, and I get to shush it out and just make something really nice, and it boosts my self-confidence, and I get to make a cute face. So yeah. Makeup is definitely a part of my house and will always be a part of my house. So next I have my fabric shears, or my fabric scissors. I love these guys, first of all, but also I need a place to be creative in my house, or it's not home. I am a very creative person. I think even from the outside you can see that. And I need a place to let that creativity flow. So I need a creative space. Okay, next is this little guy, which rattles. It's very fun. I have like 50 of these in my house. But for me, these represent my cats. I love my cats, and they're so dear to me. They're my oldest one is like my emotional support. Like, he's been with me since I was in middle school, and I can't imagine what it would have been like without him, because I just would go home to him and tell him all about my life. So I need a cat to tell my problems and have fun with and play with rattly mice. And lastly, I have a blanket. I love to cuddle with my boyfriend. I love to cuddle just with myself in general, in bed. I will have a blanket on my lap in my office doing my schoolwork. It's so comforting, and honestly, if my home didn't have blankets, it's not home. So yeah, that's my home in a box project. I want to call it a challenge, and it's not a challenge, it's just a project. But yeah, that's it.